It's time now for Ask the Coach, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, a proud corporate sponsor of the Vols. Visit them online at academy.com.
Welcome to Ask the Coach, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Today I'm joined by tight ends coach and special teams coach Mark Elder. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Coach Elder, your first question comes from Brad Watson. He wants to talk about the true freshman. He wants to know how the transition has been for Daniel and Ethan.
Yeah, they've had a great transition, and that's demonstrated obviously by the amount that they're playing here as true freshmen. One of the two has started every game for us so far this fall, and I really think a big part of their transition and being able to play early was due to the fact that they were able to come early, graduate high school early, and they were here all spring for us. So they've done a nice job as far as learning the offense, learning the standard of play, and competing to get better day in and day out.
And we have another fan question from Kurt Pinkins. He wants to know, what are your coaching philosophies and how do you get a player to buy into those ideals?
My coaching philosophy really is to be demanding without being demeaning. As far as to get the most out of a player, you have to demand that they're going to play with great effort, technique, and do those things, but do those things with as much positive reinforcement as possible. I mean, not everything's going to be all positive and all smiles, but when you have an opportunity to point out the positive of a play, you certainly want to do that as well as point out the negative. So getting those guys to play as hard as they possibly can, a lot through encouragement and a lot through pushing them to be better.
If you could design your ideal tight end, what are the attributes that make a Tennessee tight end?
Sure, you need a lot of different aspects to be successful in our offense. You need to be a big physical guy that's long so that you can line up next to the tackle and do all the blocking schemes that we ask of you to do in that regard. You have to be athletic. We do a lot of what we call like an H-back position where you're off the ball and you're doing some pulling and things along those lines. And then you have to be very athletic, a good route runner, agile, and have good hands, because we'll flex you out as a receiver, run almost every single route that those receivers run. So you have to have a great skill set, a wide variety of skill sets to be successful in our offense. And we look for the complete tight end, the guys that can do all three of those things for us, so it's not a limited package when a certain guy's in the game.
Let's talk about Aaron Medley a little bit. What does Aaron bring to the table? What are some attributes and some great things about him that really make Tennessee a special team?
Aaron's a confident young man. He's a guy that, regardless of what his last kick was, whether he made it or missed it, he's moved on and he has a short memory. He believes in himself, and those things are extremely important to have as a kicker, as a specialist, because all eyes are on you. There's 11 guys on the field, but no one notices any of the other 10 guys. They notice what the kicker does. And so it's important to have that confidence and have the short memory to be able to go out the next play and put your best foot forward.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time, and thank you for the time that you put into this team. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.